Alright, let's talk about it. The first thing that I'm going to make crystal clear is there's only one person that I owe an apology to. And it sure as hell ain't one of y'all. Second thing, I will not be getting online and talking about my marriage, the ins and outs of my marriage, or really anything about my marriage. I'm not going to. I never have, for a reason. I shouldn't have had any kind of private conversation about my marriage. Did I make a mistake? Yeah, I did. And it's a mistake that I'll regret forever. But that's something that's between my wife and I. Now, all of you running around trying to make posts and pick at her and do damage to her over this and say stuff to her, you're wrong for that. The unfortunate thing about doing what I do is that I'm not like the rest of you. The rest of you, if a mistake is made, if somebody fucks up in their marriage, it's not public. It's not something that has to be addressed publicly. But, you know, I guess I asked for this, so I'll deal with it as I need to. But those of you that are attacking my wife, understand this. I will not forget. People talking about how I was quiet. Yeah, I've been quiet. I've been working on things with my wife. Today was my daughter's 10th birthday party. That's where we've been all day. Tomorrow is my wife's birthday. Ultimately, I have nobody to blame but myself. But I will say this. For somebody that claims not to be a homewrecker, they sure did leave out, conveniently, a lot of the conversation. I want to ask Shell why she decided to post this now, because I already know the answer. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and tell you guys. Not too long ago, there was a call that came out where Coasty, the person that they were originally trying to pin all this on, had called Shell the B word. Okay, I gotta be careful with how I word things on here because I know they're gonna report this video. I got online and defended Coasty, not her. By this time, any type of inappropriate conversation had dwindled down or ended. This isn't something that's been ongoing. This is something that happened and it's just now coming out. She was very upset that I didn't get online and defend her. She made that very clear. And even after that was made clear, I apologized, but still didn't get online and defend her. Once again, the conversations that I shouldn't have been having had ended. And, I mean, there's only one woman that I get online and defend that way, because there's only one woman that I get angry over that way. Now, recently, Shell had another account banned. She expressed to multiple people that she was upset with me because I didn't share her account again to get more followers to it. I was already in a place where I'd felt guilt for having the conversations that I had. I didn't want to share her stuff, but I was also afraid to completely ignore her because I felt like something like this may happen. Now, this wasn't a one-sided thing, and if it's being made to look that way, and I don't know exactly, but I've heard that it's being made to look that way. I'm not going to look. But it wasn't a one-sided thing at all. It was inappropriate from both ends. Shell is also married. Either way, here's what it boils down to. I hurt the woman that I love. And our process of working through that is going to be our process. It's not going to be aired out for everybody. The rest of our marriage has not been aired out for everybody. The people that are posting these things are not doing it to be a girl's girl. They're not doing it to help anybody. They're doing it out of spite. They're being vindictive. But I do want to remind these people that you have nothing left. You have nothing to hold over my head. And me not speaking about this before was not to try to lie to the public. It was me trying to avoid the mistakes that I've made, causing problems in my marriage. Just leave my wife alone. Please. Tomorrow's her birthday. Leave her alone. If she decides to get on here and say something, that's her choice. But leave her alone. Some of you, like the beautiful Chaos Girl and all that, duetting her old videos, talking about that didn't age well, it's gross. You want to be mad at me for something that I didn't do to you, something that has nothing to do with you, then be mad at me. Do your fake outrage. But don't pretend like you understand the circumstance, the situation, or the ins and outs of anything because you were given part of a conversation. Don't bother asking me a million questions about specific this, that, and the third. I'm not going to address it. Now, I'm also aware that there's some video going around with audio that's supposed to be me saying things that are racist. I want you to listen to that audio and tell me that you cannot blatantly tell that that is AI. I'm not saying that all the audios are AI. There are very real audios going around. All you have to do is compare the two of them. The one about me saying anything racist, it's very clear that that is fake and it's AI. I could have gotten on here and told you that everything was fake. But that's not the truth. My reputation is my reputation. To all of you, it shouldn't matter that much. I fucked up, I made a mistake. The one that it should matter to is my wife. And it does. And that's for me and her to work through and deal with. But for whoever thought that this wasn't enough, and you needed to go create some kind of AI of me saying something racist, shame on you. Because you actually had to type in the racist thing to get the computer to say it. Now I'm going to take some time to be with my family and to fix what needs to be fixed and clean up the mess that I made. You all can feel how you want about me. If you choose to judge me over it, that's fine. Leave my wife alone, please.